What is going on, guys? It is Noodle House here, and we are back on Chaos Child. We've got another delusion, so I looked over and saw something strange in the corner of the room. The best way to describe it would be to call it a sword, but I wasn't sure if most people saw that would think that. Its design was complicated and frankly unrealistic. For some reason, looking at it made me feel uneasy. It made me feel really bad, actually. What was that? If someone told me it was for cosplay, I'd probably believe them. If nothing else, it didn't match the image of a person in front of me. Not like Kei I knew from the Shibuya news. Or the Kunosato had been swearing at me the whole night. Did she maybe have a third identity? Maybe she was a famous cosplayer. Or maybe she was a toy artisan who made life-size weapons. Maybe she was an otaku who collects swords like this. Either way, it felt like a bad idea to mention it. Best to just ignore it. Best to pretend I never saw it. Now here goes the trigger. Trigger.
Miyashiro.
Miyashiro. Huh? Are you interested in that sword? Kunosato brought it up, and I was trying my hardest to ignore it. No, not really. I tried my best to laugh and avoid looking at it. Kunosato must have sensed what I was doing because she dropped the subject instead. So, you are a true augur after all. She whispered. What was going on? Why had she brought us here? The window started to rattle. It must have been the wind. The only thing I could see on the outside window were the streetlights shining in the darkness. For some reason, I felt very anxious. And then it came without warning. There was a huge crash as the window shattered. A black ball landed in the centre of the room. What's going on? I found you, Mio Kunosato. It was a tiny girl with glasses. I knew her face. She was the girl we'd seen at the age of Tokyo General Hospital. She followed me. Now that I found you, all of you must die. I will execution you all now. I will execution you all now. Oh, I will execution. Execution, sorry, I misread it. You too, Miyashiro. Uh-huh. For some reason, I didn't sound very worried. I was having trouble keeping up with the situation. Taku! Serica was clinging to me, a little afraid. It was rare to see her look that way. Normally she was optimistic and easygoing. As the man here, I need to provide protect her. I misread all of that. I am the Windmaster. People call me Weasel Scythe. Weasel Scythe? That translated to Whirlwind. I saw her nails were shining emerald green. Did she paint them with the luminescent paint? I didn't expect a 7th Praga here. But don't you know that this place is a Cello Parazio? If you use your power here. I don't care. I only have one order, to stop anyone from interfering with the plan. I won't let you. Kunosato reached for her blade, but before she could... Manifest my wind. A burst of wind blew through the room. The wind shone emerald green, and it stunk like gas. Slice her apart. No. The emerald wind surrounded Kunosato's body. Her clothes were torn apart. Why her clothes? Dude, really? Not just her clothes, her beautiful skin and long black hair were ripped apart by invisible blades. Red blood flew through the air. What's going on? What's happening? Kunosato fell to the ground covered in blood. Her hand had just managed to grab her blade, but she couldn't fight like that. Kunosato was going to die. But all I could do was stand there and watch. If I interfered, I would meet the same fate. I would be executioned. The augurs of the organisers have fallen in power, it seems. Mio Kunosato, do you really think the likes of you could stop me? Kunosato gritted her teeth and staggered to her feet using the sword as a support. That's crazy. You can do anything like that. She'll just kill you. Miyashiro. Huh? With the last of her strength, Kunosato offered me her sword. Take the sword. I was never able to master it. But perhaps you can. No, I know you can. You can draw out its true power. The holy and... oh my god. Ideo Blade Gladiolus was created for you. The Chaos Child. It's the name of the game. For me? My name was the Chaos Child? Kunosato pushed it into my hands. Her arms were strong, but not strong enough that she was forcing me to take it. Takuru Miyashiro. Fight. Fight? Me? Fight. Or everyone dies. So bleach level shit, innit? And then Kunosato collapsed into my arms. I grabbed her and suddenly my hands were slick with red blood. She'd always been so intimidating that I thought she was much taller than me. But her body was so frail and so light. She was just a girl too. But she'd fought so hard until she ended up like this. She didn't really fight that hard, she was pretty wrecked instantly. I had to do it. I didn't know what was going on. But if I didn't stop her, not only Kunosato's life or my life, but Serika and Ito's lives would be all in danger as well. I would have to protect everyone. I set Kunosato to the ground, and motioned to Serika and Ito to step back. I gripped the sword I'd been given tightly. Then I turned to face the girl in the glasses, Weasel Scythe. Are you finished, Chaos Child? I glared at her silently. If you've taken up that blade, then my name, Weasel Scythe, I will show you no mercy. I will execution you before you have to undergo your true awakening. I didn't know what to expect. If I didn't fight, I would die. I had to fight. I steeled myself and took a step towards Weasel Scythe. Huh? You are in your last year of high school. What the hell are you thinking? Sure, any Japanese boy who grew up on manga would fantasize about something like that, but it was all tropes and cliches. If it got launched into a magazine, it would have been cancelled after 10 weeks. I blame the sword that was just sitting there in the corner. Any boy who saw that sword would remember his dark history. Anyway, this was no time to be thinking about that sword. Kay, I'm seriously a fan of yours. Just listening to your voice makes me feel better. I don't care. As I sat there fantasizing, Kunosato was tearing apart Ito's hopes and dreams. He was having a bad time. More importantly, you. Huh? You, Takuru Miyashiro, stop acting so bewildered all the time. Right, what is it? Crap, she was really scary. Was the Kay that I'd love only an image I created for myself? And was this girl who she really was? Kunosato stood by the wall and glared at me, oblivious to how I felt. What is your power? Huh? It was so sudden that I didn't know what I'd been asked. Power? Who, me? I told you before, right? That facility was heavily guarded. It wasn't the kind of place an amateur could get inside that easily. I just got lucky. A lot of coincidences happened and that's how I got inside. Don't hide it. You're using your power to do it. You're wrong. It's the same thing with the way the observation monitors turned on. What was she talking about? I didn't have any kind of powers. And wait, Kay, I respected you, so try not to disappoint me so much. What evidence do you have for that anyway? When I saw you down there, I figured that either you or he had to be psychic. Kunosato pointed at me and Ito in turn. Me too? Yeah. But you didn't show any signs of a response after that, so I eliminated you. Response? When you saw the 11th Rorschach. Kunosato's deep dark eyes were peering into me. But Takuru Miyashiro, when you saw that image, you reacted violently. No, I mean, that picture's really creepy, right? Of course I did. The way you reacted was different. How do you feel when you saw it? Tell me. The feeling I'd experienced when I'd seen the sumo sticker came back to me. When I looked at it, all the hairs on my body stood on end, and I was attacked by nightmarish delusions from which there was no escape. It was so scary I couldn't help but look away from it. Alright, want to look at it again to prove your innocence? Kanasato turned toward her computer and opened up a folder. She watched my face carefully as she moved to click on an image inside the folder. No, please stop. I slowly sank to the floor and sat down, sweat pouring from my body. I looked away from the computer. I didn't have the courage to look at that image right now. Enough of this! Serika interrupted with a yell. It was the first time in ages I'd heard her yell. I looked up to see her standing between me and Kanasato with her hands on her hips. What do you think you're doing? Are you seriously talking to Taku about psychics? That this isn't an anime or something? You're insane. What? Anoe. Taku's seen those stickers all over the place where people have been killed. Of course they make him sick. When I remember what happened at the Love Hotel, I felt like throwing up too. If something that stupid is your proof, that makes me a psychic too, doesn't it? No, you're not a psychic. Why? Serika pushed harder. When she thought I was in trouble, sometimes she would turn into a totally different person. She would try to protect me in a different way than Kurizu. It made me happy, and it made me feel better, but... Anoe, thanks, but can you cool it for a little? What, but... Just back off a bit, thanks, really. There was no way I had any kind of psychic power, but I'd already suspected that powers like that were involved in this case somehow, so I wanted to hear what Kanasato had to say. Kanasato looked at me for a moment questioningly and then sighed. Then she took out her phone and made a call. The person on the phone didn't seem very happy about it, but they eventually gave their approval. She nodded and hung up the phone, then spoke. Well, this time you won't be in any danger, don't worry. If it's also nice for you to be visiting, but there's still time before we close, so enjoy and relax. Kanasato took me to Cafe Lax. We were taken to a big table by the window. Come to think of it, I'd just been here a while ago. Last time it was to listen on a conversation between Hinai, Arimura and Shinjo. While I was thinking about that, the person Kanasato had called walked into the cafe. They seemed upset. Huh? When I looked up and saw who was there, I gasped. It's awfully late for you to be visiting. Enjoy and relax. I'll be leaving as soon as I'm done. You're late. Even I have to get ready to go places. Hinai Arimura? It was the girl I'd just been thinking about. Hi, it's Hina! Hello. Hello. So what's going on here, everyone? No clue, don't ask me. True. What was she inviting Hinai here for? And you know, Kanasato, I told you not to get me involved in things just because I'm a helpful tool. We offer each other information. That was the deal. And you were the ones who's using me, not the other way round. Just sit down. Amara sighed, glanced at us and sat down with a frown on her face. There was an awkward moment after we ordered our drinks when no one spoke. So, what's up? Once our drinks arrived, Arimura, of course, was the first one to speak up. I figured it would be faster to show you rather than explain. Did you tell them? You couldn't. I decided they could be worth using. Really? I wish you'd cut that out. From the way we were talking, Arimura must have known about these powers as well. And? Just stop whining and show them. Show them? Wait, she couldn't mean... No, it's a pain in the butt. I want proof of whether or not Takuru Miyashiro is a psychic. No way, I told you I'm not. He's a psychic, no doubt about it. Arimura spoke as if it was the most normal thing in the world. Arimura? Hey, is she right, Miyashiro? I can't believe that.
だから僕は知らな
I
いって。
told you, I don't know what she's talking about.
なるほど
I
ね。
see, it's true that he doesn't
知ら
know.
ない
It
という
looks like he
の
has
は
no
本当
idea.
みたいです。無自覚なんです。
無自覚も何も。
How do you know,
あいつ
Aramura?
らなんでそんなこと。
あれ
Huh? You
思
really
い
have
当
no
たる
idea?
節
そんなのある
Of
わ
course
け。
I don't. If I had that power, I would have used it for something.
でも自分がこうなって
But
ほ
when
し
you
い
want
と思っ
something to
たと
happen,
ころで
something special always
いつも
does,
特
right?
別なこと例えば
For
例のラ
example,
ブホテ
when
ル
you
に
snuck
先
into a
輩が
love
潜
hotel.
入した時あの時
The door of the
部
room
屋
was
には
locked, so
確
how
か
did
に
you get
鍵
in?
がか
嘘だ。
You're lying, it wasn't locked.
いいえ閉まってま
No,
し
it
た
was, but suddenly it
け
wasn't.
ど
Am I
いき
wrong,
なり開い
Seri?
たんだ
Huh? Serika hesitated for a moment and looked at me.
確かに
Yeah, I did hear a click.
尾上。
I know, eh?
ほら
See, that's
そ
your
れ
power.
が宮代先
My
輩の能
power?
力です
No way.
おそらく
It's likely the ability to cause things to move. It's called telekinesis, but its other name, psychokinesis, might be more fitting for you.
ある病院の地下施設にあな
That's
た
how you
が
were able to get
侵入
inside the hotel so easily.
その
Are you serious?
本当かよ。
Ito was looking at me in shock.
いや。
No, wait, that's not
待っ
right.
てくれ。違う。
Sure, when I'd gone into the psych ward and the underground lab, a lot of coincidences had happened all at once. Doors that would normally be locked weren't. When I'd gone down the underground facility from the autopsy room, something had gotten stuck and I'd been able to open the secret door. But
そんな
there's no such thing as psychic powers.
でもさ。
But Miyashiro, you said they might be key to this case.
それはそうだ
I
け
did
ど。
say that, but... Sure, I've been saying it just a while ago. But only after being told that I was a psychic did I understand. I hadn't actually really believed it. When I'd said it aloud, I'd acted like it was some brilliant theory, but in my mind I'd still been treating it as fiction. I mean, you know, right? How could I have something so crazy?
先輩今
Can
か
you
ら
answer
言う
every
質
question I'm
問
about
に
to say with
全
no?
ていい
は
Huh? What's this all about?
いいから答えてくだ
Just
さ
do
い
it, okay?
あ。
Okay. I'm going to end the episode here. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. And if you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel as I upload every day. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.